Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Study Point. In this video, we are going to learn about how to do math with things that only sometimes happen, that might be likely or unlikely. We are going to learn about the probability. Usually in math, we deal with things that always happen the same way. They are completely certain. Like if you add 1 and 1, you are always gonna get 2. If you multiply 2 and 3, you are always gonna get 6. There is no uncertainty at all. But in the real world, things are not always so predictable. Take a coin toss for example, we can't predict whether it be heads or tails. It's unpredictable or random. That's why some people will flip a coin to help decide which of the two things to do. But even though we don't know what each coin flip is going to be, we do know few things about it. We know that with a fair coin toss, heads is just as likely show up as tails. The probability of an event like getting heads or getting tails is a value that tells how likely that event is happen. With our coin toss, each side is as just likely and there's only two sides to a coin. If we flipped a coin lot of times, we should expect that about half the flips will be heads and about half of the flips will be tails. And that means probability of flipping heads is the fraction 1/2 and the probability of flipping tails is the also 1/2. Let's look at this in a little detail on something called probability line. It's a number line that goes from 0 and 1. A probability of 0 means that an event can't happen. It's impossible. And the probability of 1 means that an event is definitely going to happen. It's certain. That's why probability line only goes from 0 to 1 and an event can't be less likely than impossible and it cannot be more likely than certain. A probability of 1/2, like with our coin toss, means that an event is just likely to happen as it is not to happen. A probability less than 1/2 means that an event is unlikely, and a probability greater than 1/2 means that an event is likely. And in addition to fractions, it's also common to write probabilities as decimals or percentages, since you can easily convert between those three. A probability of 0 is the same as a 0% chance of something happening. A probability of 1/2 is the same as 50% chance of something happening. And a probability of 1 is the same as 100% chance of something happening. Now you know a coin toss work. In next video, we will solve the example of an event that is unlikely using something a little more complicated than a coin. As always, thanks for watching Study Point.